Till now in What If Goku and Vegeta Were Betrayed and Locked in Angelic Time Chamber, we saw a gods meeting was held, in which all gods and angels decided to lock Goku and Vegeta in Angelic Time Chamber. This was against it at first, but soon agreed with others including Grand Priest. The plan was made without Zeno knowing anything. After God's meeting, this offered Goku and Vegeta to train in Angelic Time Chamber, not knowing about the evil scheme of gods. Goku and Vegeta entered the chamber, but soon they realized that they were trapped and betrayed. They came to conclusion that all gods and angels were involved in it, being unaware of Grand Priest involvement. At first they couldn't accept the fact that they were betrayed, but soon decided to slaughter all gods and angels after they get out of the chamber, and started their training. After hundreds of years in Time Chamber, they were unable to move due to thirst and hunger. They were lost in Time Chamber due to constantly fighting and moving at high speed. So all gods and angels were relieved thinking that they were dead. But, fortunately with the help of Dragon Balls, Z fighters came to know about what happened to Goku and Vegeta. So, they used Namek Dragon Balls to make both of them immortal, saving Goku and Vegeta from dying. After becoming immortal, they achieved Blue Super Saiyan 2. Vegeta learned to use Kaioken. On Earth, Gohan and Piccolo requested Den to upgrade Hyperbolic Time Chamber. So on Gohan's request, Den upgraded it. Now in one Earth Day 2 years passes in Time Chamber. Den even added a new feature that their age will increase slowly in Time Chamber. 10 years spent in Time Chamber will increase their age by 5 days only. From planet Namek, Piccolo got to know that if he wants God Ki, he need to devour someone who has God Ki. But after getting God Ki, he will have unlimited potential. His power increase will depend on his training. While being in Time Chamber, training with Piccolo helped Gohan reach Super Saiyan 3. After 10 years in Time Chamber, Piccolo and Gohan invited other Z fighters to accompany them. Goten and Trunks also joined them and were able to reach and master Super Saiyan 3 like Gohan. They were stuck at Super Saiyan 3, so Gohan had an idea to collect all the God Ki released by Goku and Vegeta while they were training on Earth and get it transferred inside Gohan so he could achieve God Ki. But Dragon Balls were not ready, so Piccolo and Gohan decided to train on planet Yardrat till Dragon Balls are ready. But Goten and Trunks insisted on going with them, so Gohan decided to take them too and left. Meanwhile, inside Angelic Time Chamber, Goku and Vegeta acquired Blue Super Saiyan 3 and were able to infuse Kaioken 100 times with any transformation they wanted, even their Ultra forms.
Cause I'm sick of standing up instead of going south. I'm sick of never being able to cross the line. I'm sick of pretending everything is fine. You got it, you're just a fucking freak like me.
After training for 10 more years, Goku and Vegeta, while fighting in their Ultra form, felt a surge of power. This was it, the new level of their Ultra forms. They screamed, they have reached something beyond Ultra Ego, beyond Ultra Instinct, their new greatest power. This power would make the Angelic Time Chamber tremble a little. Even if it was little, Goku and Vegeta were not ready to face the angels, so they decided to control their overflow of Ki. Goku said, Vegeta, this power, it's like Super Saiyan form of Ultra Instinct. Vegeta said, you are right, Kakarot. So this was the key to get even higher. We Saiyans just have to infuse our Super Saiyan form with whatever divine power or technique we get. Goku said, let's master this form and then infuse our Super Saiyan 2 with it. Vegeta said, yes, let's do this. But suddenly a black lighting aura started coming out of both of them. They started screaming as they were in pain. Their body wasn't ready to handle this power. After some time, when the aura stopped coming out, they decided to make their body ready by infusing Kaioken 150 times with their Ultra forms. They decided to name their new forms Super Saiyan Silver and Super Saiyan Purple. After recovering their Ki, they started training with each other in their Ultra Kaioken 110 times. They were not able to use 150 times for now. They trained non-stop even if their Ki ran out. They needed to prepare their body to handle those transformations. Hundreds of years passed inside Angelic Time Chamber. Finally, they could use Kaioken 150 times. This power was enough to easily defeat a god of destruction, but not an angel. They decided to finally transform into Super Saiyan Silver and Super Saiyan Purple. They screamed, They have now transformed into their greatest forms. They decide to test their power. Vegeta says, Kakarot, let's see who's more stronger. Goku said, get ready to lose, Vegeta. They started fighting. The realm of angelic time chamber was trembling. They goes on it for 3 days. They were only able to use 5% power of their new form. Their power was evenly matched, so the match ended in a tie. They decide to fight continuously until they run out of ki, and start again after they recover. They do this for 100 years. They were now able to use 50% of their power. Vegeta said, with this power we can easily get out of here and defeat all gods and angels. Goku said, no Vegeta, we need to become more powerful. We don't know how powerful angels actually are. Remember, if we fight those damn deities, Zeno and Grand Priest also might consider as enemy. So we have to prepare ourselves. I will kill them all as soon as I feel like I am powerful enough. Vegeta said, then let's reach third form of this state. And so they continued their practice for another 200 years. It was getting more and more harder to perfect their new form. It was easy reaching 50% of those form, but after that, it was getting even harder as they progress. They were only able to use 85% after such intensive training. They were now insanely strong compared to what they were before being trapped. They were using their blue Super Saiyan 3 form as their base state. Even if their ki ran out, they recovered enough ki to turn into God form in a minute. They trained even if they were out of ki. More than 500 years passed, they were finally able to master their new forms. Vegeta had an idea. He thought of using Kaioken with this form. They slowly started with Kaioken 2 times, then 3 times. And eventually reached Kaioken 150 times. They felt like they could defeat some angels, but not this. In real world, 1 month has passed. This constantly sensing ki signature, it was too little to notice. Despite being low, Vis noticed that it was divine ki. A familiar divine ki. But Wise couldn't remember where he sensed it, so he decided to look into this matter. Meanwhile, Gohan, Piccolo, Goten and Trunks finished their training on planet Yardrat. They learned instant transmission and spirit control. They were ready to go to Earth, so they could use Dragon Balls. They detect Den ki signature and teleports on the lookout. Den was surprised to see them use instant transmission. Gohan asks Den if the Dragon Balls were ready. Den answers him saying, yes Gohan, Dragon Balls are ready. Gohan says Den to summon Shenron. Den summons the Shenron. There was earthquake all over the planet. Skies turned black. Lightning was seen everywhere. All humans were scared to see that. All Z fighters were shocked seeing the summon and asked Den what was happening. Den told he upgraded Dragon Balls. They were more powerful than Namek Dragon Balls. Gohan asked Shenron to collect all God Ki he can find and transfer it inside Gohan. Dragon fulfills Gohan wish. The God Ki Shenron gathered was immense. Due to his power being increased, Shenron gathered God Ki from whole solar system. All Z fighters were amazed to see Shenron power. After collecting God Ki, Shenron transferred it inside Gohan. Gohan started shining. The area was illuminated with bright light. Gohan has now turned into Super Saiyan God. Goten and Trunks were impressed to see him. Goten and Trunks said that they also wanted to become Super Saiyan God. But Shenron interrupted and said it cannot happen because all God Ki that he could gather has already been given to Gohan, and asked if there is anything else they wanted. So Piccolo said he wanted to get his potential unlocked. Shenron unlocked his potential. Piccolo was feeling very strong suddenly. Gohan and Piccolo decided to see how strong they were. But before that, Gohan decided to ask about Goku and Vegeta. So Shenron told him that they are alive and have reached a new form. A form that no one has ever seen. Everyone was not shocked or something like that, because they already knew Goku and Vegeta are the one who could do something like that. And so Shenron took his leave. Gohan and Piccolo entered Time Chamber and decided to start fighting. Their speed and strength were evenly matched. They goes on fighting for a long time. But eventually their ki runs out and Gohan returns to his base state. After recovering, they start fighting again. Do this for 5 years inside Time Chamber. Gohan has now mastered his Super Saiyan God form, and Piccolo has also acquired a new form after getting his potential unlocked. Goten and Trunks also entered Time Chamber to get stronger, so that they could help their father. On entering Time Chamber, they saw Piccolo and Gohan fighting with each other and decided to join them. The chamber was overflowing with God Ki. Gohan saw them coming and stopped, asking them if they were here to join them in training. Goten and Trunks said yes, and they started training together. While training, Goten and Trunks were feeling high ki pressure. This was the dense God Ki scattered all around Time Chamber released by Gohan. This pressure increased their training efficiency. They trained fighting each other, changing partner each round, every time they were out of energy. They rest and use the time to eat. 8 years passed inside Time Chamber. While fighting each other, Trunks and Goten felt a weird power. They tried to release it. Gohan was shocked to sense God Ki inside Time Chamber, wondering where it was coming from. Goten and Trunks transformed into Super Saiyan God. They have continuously absorbed God Ki inside Time Chamber that was being released from Gohan. Goten and Trunks were happy that they transformed into Super Saiyan God, but Piccolo and Gohan were shocked to see them transform. Goten came near Gohan and asked him if he could help them test their power. Gohan agreed. Goten and Trunks were ready to go. Gohan transformed into his Super Saiyan God. They started fighting. It was easy for Gohan to handle them. Trunks asked Goten to work as a team. Goten agreed. Now they were starting to corner Gohan. It was getting harder and harder for Gohan to handle them while they were working as a team. So Gohan decided to show them something. Gohan screamed. Gohan has now transformed into Blue Super Saiyan. Goten and Trunks were shocked. Gohan came at them with high speed and knocked them out cold easily. After they woke up, Goten asked how they were. Gohan praised them, saying they were good. Both Goten and Trunks were happy to hear that. When they came out, Den told them that Bulma wanted to see them, so they teleported to Bulma. They ate there cause they were starving. After taking meal, Bulma gave each of them a belt. They were confused, but Bulma told them that it was the device she was working on. They can adjust gravity through it to train, and taught them how to use it. The device can increase gravity up to 10,000 times. They thanked her and left with some food for training. Gohan has mastered his Blue Super Saiyan by now, and Goten and Trunks mastered their God form. Meanwhile, in a part of Multiverse, Heart was making plans to get Universe Seed. He had already formed a team.
See what happens next on Anime Theories.
Tell me in comment section if I should add Broly in next part. I'm setting a subscriber aim of 200 subs. Complete it for a new storyline, a new what if discussion.
If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon so that you don't miss any upcoming stories or parts.